What's going on, guys? Matt here, Service Industry Coach YouTube channel. Hey, today we're talking about goal setting, but before, please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. It would mean the world, as I do weekly videos helping you and your home service business grow from experience of growing my home service business from literally zero to being a large company. So please subscribe. All right, guys, so today we're talking about goal setting. I'm on here about this time every single year, pushing you, literally, trying to get you guys to set your goals and make sure you're on track, because we all know if you don't have your goals set going into the new year, you're never going to accomplish what you want to accomplish. So I'm going to lay out real quick what I do. I have 4 categories that I write my goals down on, okay? And I write my goals down a lot. This morning I wrote them down for an hour and a half, just rechecking everything, making sure that all the numbers are right, so the goals I'm setting are accurate. And I have 4 categories, so let's go through them real quick. Category number 1 is just personal. Personal can be anything. It can be that you want to spend more time with your family. It can be that you want to get better at a certain hobby or do a hobby more often. It can be that you want to go on vacation twice this year instead of once. What I encourage you is, even though these are vague goals, I want you to get very specific with them. So if you want to go on vacation twice this year, I want you to write down the month of the year that you want to go. Why is that? Because if you don't, then you're just never gonna go. It's never gonna happen. You're gonna get to March or April, and you're not gonna have taken your spring vacation yet, and you're, oh crap, man, it's too busy. It's okay, I'll go in the fall. Then the fall comes and the same thing happens. Before you know it, we're here next year in December 2019, and you didn't go on any vacation. So I want you to write down what months you want to go on vacation. I want you to write down if you want to do more of something you enjoy. It's a hobby or something like that. Hey, I want to spend X amount of time a month doing this hobby. Writing down specific goals will give you a much better odds of actually accomplishing what you want to do, okay? Second one is personal fitness, okay? This is a hard one for me. For the last 5 years, my personal fitness has sucked bad. But this year, I've spent money on it, and I'm committed to getting in better shape and better health. Why? Because regardless of what we build, if we don't take care of ourselves, it'll all go away and it doesn't matter. There's things that we can't control. People get sick and it's not their fault, but a lot of people get sick and it is their fault. And so this year I am committed to being more healthy. I have specific goals, like I want to get down to 185 pounds. Right now I'm about 197. So, 10 to 15 pounds less. I'm going to be hitting the gym 3 times a week. I already have my membership, Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. I'm very specific on those days I'm going to the gym. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I will not be going to the gym, but I will be doing some sort of cardio. It'll either be running or riding my bike. So 5 days a week, I will be doing some type of physical activity. I have paid money to have a personal meal plan made for me, okay? And so I have absolutely no excuse. I know what I have to do to eat healthy. I know what I have to do to get in shape, and I have all the tools to do that. Now I just have to execute. So my personal fitness is on point, and I've written all these goals down, and I will stick to them this year. You watch. The next category, business. This is probably one of our favorites, right? We get to write down this huge revenue goal we want to do in our companies, and how many employees we want to add, and how many trucks you want to add, and or maybe you don't. Maybe you want to say, hey, I actually don't want to add revenue this year. I just want to be more profitable. So how can I get my margins better? And you start to really tweak and brainstorm it, and then you come up with an awesome plan and a goal for 2019 to get your margins up, right? And so business planning is category number 3. The last category, which is equally as important as business planning, is personal finance planning. What does that mean? Hey, is there any big purchases you want to make in 2019 that you'll have money for? How much money are you going to be making in 2019? Because at the end of the day, your business plan and all those numbers are great, but they just don't matter unless you're actually getting rewarded for it, right? Like, I'm so tired of the argument of, hey, my business did 5 million, but their margins were 5%, right? It just doesn't matter at that point. So I want you guys to be focused on making as much money as possible, because regardless of what anyone says, the more money you make, the better off you're going to be, okay? So my 4 categories: personal can be anything, right? Anything that you want it to be. Second, personal fitness, business, and personal finance. Those are my 4 categories that I write goals down. So let that be a little bit of a structure for you guys. If you haven't written your goals, or after watching this video, you're like, oh, I'm going to tweak my stuff a little bit. That's okay. And by the way, you can tweak your goals throughout the year, right? But the important thing is that you're shooting for something, that you have a plan, that when you have your business goals and your revenue goals down to per month, that way, hey, at the end of January, oh, we're ahead of schedule, awesome. Or, oh man, we're $5,000 behind our goal. We need to somehow pick that up over the next couple months, right? And so if you don't have your goals dialed in very specifically, it's going to be much, much harder to hit them. So I hope that encouraged you guys. If you have any questions, my email's always in the description below, and all the social links and all that kind of stuff you can follow me on. So I love you guys, and I want you to win. That's why I'm making this video right now, is because I want you guys to win. And at the end of 2019, I want you to look back and go, man, that was a good year. Right? Like, be realistic with your goals, but I want you to look back and be proud of what you accomplished. If you're a $100,000 company now and you're saying, I want to do $1 million next year, like, probably not going to happen. But what if you did 300 or 400,000? Like, wouldn't you feel pretty good about that? And so start to develop goals that are realistic, but goals that at the end of the year you can look back and say, like, man, like, I'm proud of that year. That is the whole point of goal setting. So I love you guys. I'm always here for you. I want you guys to win in 2019, and I know you can, okay? You just got to execute. So see ya.